Leo, oh my gosh. Hey, Leo. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited to read for you guys today. You already know what it is. Hold on, I'm just clearing off my space and checking my candles. All right, you guys. So I've already meditated with our energy. Well, you all's energy. And as you know, we are having the new moon in Aries go on. And yeah, so things are getting kind of, I feel like things are really good like with this new transit. I feel like this is really like letting us be ourselves, but at the same time it's like we have to focus on not like just the communicating part is the only thing that's kind of throwing me off. It's like you have to pick and choose what you want to talk about because things are just really hectic with all the signs right now. And I don't know, it's like Leo are feeling, we're feeling so good and bold about ourselves right now, but at the same time it's like, but we have to pick our audience who wants to view or see us or talk to us. You know, like everybody's not here for us right now, but who cares? Okay, so yeah, and excuse the hair. Look, I curled my hair and the curls are not staying, and so now it's just a big lion's mane right now. But I'm sure you guys are living for it. You know, looking like a lioness right now. Okay, so let's just get on with this reading. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead while I'm shuffling and tell you all what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, what I had wrote down while I was meditating with the Leo energy, and I have it all right here. Okay, so I put they want to make a decision, but want to make a decision that that has a clear view of what the pros and cons are. Okay, and then it also I also put don't become a recluse. Virgo energy may not be helpful right now, and we actually got the Sun card in reverse. So I don't know what that's about, but we'll see. It just popped out. And then we have they're showing cooperation. So some of you all are really getting along with certain people, maybe earth signs right now. But I did feel like the need to say, and then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So maybe some of you guys are changing up your paths, or maybe changing up some things in your relationship lives, like as far as family members or friends or and things of that nature. Maybe you're switching up how things are going with them. Okay. So of course we're going to be using the Tarot Mucha deck, which is this one right here, this beautiful deck here. And then we also be using the Zodiac Oracle deck here, okay? To clarify at the end. And I'm feeling so chipper today and just really good. Like I feel like I had coffee today, but I haven't drank any. And the tea that I was drinking has no caffeine. So I don't know where it's coming from. I guess it's coming from the citrine. I just feel so good. So good. All right, you guys. So let's get right into this. And we're going to start with the past energy so we can see what you all were dealing with in, you know, the most recent past, okay? And then we'll go on from there. So past energy for Leo, please. For my lions. Whoa, okay. Okay, guys. So we have a whole bunch pop out. So we're going to reshuffle. I don't know what the hell that was all about, you guys. Let's shuffle. For Leo. This is a long intro, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just feeling so good today. And I felt like you guys probably are feeling good too. So maybe I should share some of that, bring some of that love for you all. But again, I always leave the timestamp of when the reading actually starts. The bonus is just, I mean, the beginning is just like bonus cards FYI out. So if you are ever in a rush, just go down to the description box and just move that to the time where the reading actually starts, okay? Just in case you don't want to hear me blabber. Blabber. All right, Leo. Okay. Whew. All right, and again, I feel so happy. I'm just like talking. So I guess that's what's going on with Leo right now. Wow. Okay, so actually, all the cards right now are in reverse. Okay, so to start off, I'm not gonna lie, this is not a card I like to see in reverse like this. It is the Two of Cups in reverse. So whatever situation you're dealing with that deals with a romantic partner, the romance is gone, honey. The love is gone. But that doesn't mean that's a bad thing, because sometimes I feel like we think, oh, there's no love and it's bad. But sometimes there was never any love to begin with. So it's kind of just like, no, it's a good thing that you're realizing it now. But again, this is for the past energy. So there was a moment where there was not enough love, or there was no love in general. And then we also had the Magician card in reverse. So then you were feeling like you don't have any tools to fix or to do what you want to manifest or do or make or you know, whatever you feel like fits your situation the most. And then we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this could mean that you were either charging the wrong way too fast, or you are not moving at all, and so you're not making any type of progress towards anything because you're not changing anything. Now that, to me, that's just kind of like, take that how you get it. That's for your past energy. Okay, so hopefully we're moving into something better. I will be doing some clarification cards for past, present, and future, but I like to just map out where everyone is at before I do clarifications. All right. And just to say, I'm shuffling, and for some reason I'm shuffling the cards and they feel sloppy. Like, I feel like my shuffle is really sloppy with Leo today. As far as like, but I don't know, like the energy when I shuffle also kind of helps me determine what the energy is like for you all too. And I just feel like some things are just kind of like, but hopefully it'll get better. Let's see. Present, 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 present. Leo. Again, things just keep falling out. What's going on with you guys? Or us, shall I say. Present, present, present. Alright, so let's go ahead and just pull from here, alright? Okay. Alright. So then now we have your current energy is Nine of Swords upright. So some of you may be really like stuck on something, or really, really thinking heavily about something. Now Capricorn was just dealing with this in their past energy, so maybe if you have any correlations with Capricorn, if you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, maybe you should go check that video out. But also we have the Knave of Cups here, and he's kind of just like prideful, kind of like a young love type of thing, but it's like pride in it. So not necessarily young love, but I want to say like he likes to champion whatever he's feeling at the moment and whatever feels right to him at the moment. So you may be feeling like you're still okay. Like, I'm still here. Like, even though whatever you went through was kind of like, oh, I felt so weak at that point. I hated how I felt. Now you're feeling like, or at least coming towards a more, I'm going to be okay, like, type of feeling. And we also have the Eight of Cups here. So some of you may be going on a new journey. This could be dealing with, like, relationships or emotional things. This could also just be dealing with a new path in life, or something that's just kind of out of the blue and you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. But this could just basically just mean anything, as far as like new things coming, new journeys, new beginnings. But this isn't something that's like a routine. This is maybe like you were in a relationship for a really, really long time, or you're always in a relationship, and then you happen to just, you're like, okay, I'm done with relationships. Like, now let's just take a break and just focus on me. So that could be the new, it's like a new change coming that isn't something that you're used to doing. Okay, so this isn't like a routine change. This is like something totally different for you. Okay, and this could involve water energy as well. All right, so let's see. Alrighty. Wow. Okay, so we have so far 3 matching cards from Capricorn's spread. So definitely go check that out if you have anything to do with Capricorn. Okay, so in the future energy, so 1 to 2 weeks from now, we have the Knight of Pentacles upright. Okay, so this is the opposite of what Capricorn had. This is basically embodying Capricorn like energy. And so this is like not taking risk, doing things really slow and steady, and achieving some like progress, but over time. So this isn't like instant gratification. This is like slow and steady, building blocks, foundation first, then details, like things like that, like really building something steady. Now the beauty of this, for situations, things usually turn out right because you're taking your time and you're really working on things. You know, the Mona Lisa didn't take overnight to be created. It took years. So think of it that way. Also, if this is a person, this could be a Capricorn for sure. I always incorporate this sign with Capricorn. This might be someone in your life coming in because you do have a new journey coming. So it could have something to do with a Capricorn, or someone who has a lot of Capricorn energy. As far as like being steady, slow, not rushing into things, really, really mapping out how they want things so that over time it can work and manifest itself. Okay, remember that Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about like that father, like long time teachings, like like going through a lot of lessons so that you can learn, like just a lot. Okay, so it might come in with that, or this person might bring in a lot of like finger pointing, but teaching. Like they're dependable people. They're kind of like they don't really, they're not lovable or they're not sensitive, but they're very dependable. So this is someone that you're not gonna be able to just like get over on. They know what they expect from you, or you, like, this could be you or another person. Okay, the energy is interchangeable, so it can be for you or another person or just the situation at hand. Okay. Now, also in regards to that, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so if this is a person, I do think they're trustworthy. I did say they were dependable. It doesn't mean that they were trustworthy, but they definitely are if this is a person that we're dealing with, as far as the Knight of Pentacles coming in, or this Capricorn person, or this Capricorn energy that we have, or it could just be Earth sign, but I do think it's more towards Capricorn. So being that the Seven of Swords is in reverse, I do feel like you can trust this person, and I do feel like you can actually probably partner with this person. It doesn't have to be romantically, but this could be someone that you trust to help you, give you advice, or lean on. Again, they're very dependable, and that word keeps coming up. So dependable, dependability is the word of the day. Okay. And then we have the Knave of Swords. Sorry, you guys. This is the Knave of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is, well, this is air energy, obviously. But this is someone who, he's smart. But again, he's not the King of Swords yet. So he still makes a lot of mistakes. But it's not like he tries to. It just kind of happens that way. He's kind of like the teenager. But it's in reverse. So I don't think you'll be making little silly mistakes when it comes to planning things out. I think everything's going to be pretty smooth. Or at least this person isn't going to be someone who's making little bitty mistakes that tick you off, you know? So this could be really, really good energy coming in for sure, for whether it's you or the person coming in, or people that you already have in your life, but they're showing up more and more, okay? Again, I do feel like it's Capricorn energy. What else? Anything else that I wanted to say with that? Is there anything else? Okay, so now let's go into clarification, and then after that we'll go into the Oracle deck, and we'll see more of an in-depth look at what's going on for you guys, okay? So let's see, Nine of Swords. Where were you all? Oh, here it is. Okay, so Nine of Swords, we have Nine of Pentacles, okay? So this is, I mean, you. This is your inner sanction. This is who is in your inner bubble. It's upright, so I think you really were trying to find peace, or you were trying to figure out what's my next step so that I can finally get finished with all of this homework that I've been having to do. And what do I have to do to finally get that full, complete peace of mind and finally feel comfortable with what I've established, like what I've worked so hard for this whole time. This is progress that's taken a long time, okay? This is something you worked really hard for. You had to get bumps and bruises and, you know, blood, sweat, and tears to finally get to a certain place. And I think that's what you guys were thinking about. You were trying to debate, like, instead of sitting like this and being sad, how can I change that in this dark room to something prettier, lighter, more nature? You know what I mean? Like, how can I make what I want in my head beautiful on the outside as well? Like, how can I find peace of mind? That's really what I'm feeling, okay? And they're both 9 cards, so okay, so then we have that, and that's also kind of representation of this card as well. So I really, really want you guys to focus in on that if you do have Capricorn. Now, again, since we are in a new moon with Aries, it could be actually kind of difficult to get along with Capricorn right now. So I'm not sure if it's a Capricorn that you're going to be being able to get along with, or this person is going to show you some things that you need to see, like maybe like shadow work type things, but in a Capricorn coming towards you. Or it could, again, it could be you kind of getting this Capricorn-like energy, but not having to deal with the Capricorn. So it's going to help you balance during this time, okay? All right, so let's see. 8 of Cups. What is that pertaining to, 8 of Cups? For Leo. Leo. Okay, so the 8 of Cups is dealing with the Justice card. So this could have been dealing with a Libra. This could also be dealing with just justice and whatever you were doing that was not right, or whatever someone else is doing that was not right in your life, and it's finally showing. But it's pushed you to go to a new direction. So whether this was you lying and you got caught, or someone lying and they got caught up in it, whatever it was, it resulted in you going on a new journey. So this is your current right now. Like that's what's happening soon. So maybe by the end of this week, possibly into next week in the beginning, you might have something reveal itself, or it could just be that you find something out and it just doesn't sit well, and then that's what's going to catapult you into this new journey that's coming towards you, okay? Or it might, if it's just dealing with people, maybe a Libra pisses you off and you're like, you know what, I'm done. And then somehow maybe you have a Capricorn that you're cool with that comes back into the picture, and maybe a Capricorn shows up, or maybe you really just embody that Capricorn like mentality because you're like, I'm done dealing with stuff like that right now. Like I really just need to focus on me and like this slow, steady progress, okay? Or this could also mean that you might, I'm just throwing whatever's coming into my head. I said I feel like talking a lot. I don't know. I guess it's the Leo energy right now. But I do feel like either this energy with the Justice is going to, if it's dealing with people, it could also like make you feel like you need to take things slow from now on. Like you've seen the balance come into its way that it's going to be, and you're not happy with how things turned out in your previous things. So then you're like, now I'm gonna just take things slow. Like that could be what this card is representing as well. Okay. Now let's do Two of Cups in reverse. I mean, yeah. Hold on. Let's redo that. Let's go ahead and do the Knight of Pentacles for your future energy. Let's just see what that's regarding to, because I'm kind of curious about that. This Knight of Pentacles. What is this about? Is this a person? Is this energy for Leo? Ooh, okay, so for your clarification, we got the King, the King of Cups. And again, this was another card. It's just the opposite. And the Capricorn reading, they had this too. It was just like this. So this Capricorn energy that's coming is not going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. So this could mean that maybe it just wasn't what you thought it was going to be. It doesn't mean that's going to end bad. It just could mean maybe it's just not meant for you guys to be, maybe you guys have to go through an argument or something just to feel that closure to come back. Like it's not going to just be like, oh, you're here, finally, my angel. It's not like going to be like that. I think they're going to show you some things about yourself, or they're going to invoke or evoke things that cause you guys to mend some issues that are coming up. Now we do have the Seven of Swords in reverse, so it doesn't look like you can't trust them. It just looks like they're not going to be exactly what you wanted, but maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need someone to show you things that are different, you know, from what you're used to. And you are going on a different path, so maybe that's what this is. Something so different that you just learn different things about yourself because it's not what you're used to. Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords. In reverse for Leo, what is this talking about? Ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm going to actually reshuffle that because it bounced and I don't think that was supposed to be in reverse. I hope it wasn't, but we'll see. Let's reshuffle because that kind of scared me, guys. Hold on. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse could also mean that you're the one being sneaky since it is pointed towards you. And it can mean that you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble because we do have the Knave of Swords in reverse as well. So hopefully you guys aren't doing anything that could rack up any bad karma. But we also do have this Justice card in reverse. So it could mean that truths are going to be revealed soon. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And then for clarification, we have the World card, okay? So this can mean that the truths are coming and they're revealing themselves, and you're really going to be able to balance and focus on. Remember when I put that you guys want to make a decision where you can really see the pros and cons? I think this is going to help you do that, this energy in the future. So be looking out for that in 1 to 2 weeks. Also with this Eight of Cups, this injustice that might come about could come at the end of this week or in the middle, but more probably so towards the end. So be on the lookout for that. I actually don't feel too bad about this, but I do feel like there's some fogginess that's going to be able to be clarified soon. Okay, so now we're just going to jump into the Zodiac Oracle deck so we can really see what's going on for you all, and hopefully that can really help me help you. Alright, so let's see. For Leo, whatever pops out, pops out. This deck includes signs, the elements, and the planets. Okay, so that they all represent something different in this deck. So whatever comes out is what I'm going to tell you, okay? For Leo, can we please have some cards? What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Okay, and Capricorn got the same thing for their oracle thing. We got Leo. Okay, so the signs in this deck, they really they show how you want to deal with something. So how you as a person want to deal with something. And being that we're Leos, I guess how we want to show is our bold self. We want to say whatever it is we're trying to say. We want to express how we're feeling. With that boldness, with that Leoness, with that lion energy, with that strength from our heart, with love, you know, like you really want to just be yourself about the situation. You really, that's the feeling that we're going with right now. That's how you want to deal with things. You want to just be yourself. You want to be able to be bold. You want to be loud. You want to be have fun. Like you want to, you know, be sensitive when you feel like it. You want to be vulnerable when you feel like it. You want to be told that you look the best all the time. You know, like you want to be your Leo self. Like that's what you want. Let's see if anything else comes out. And so that could also be guiding you into like you going into that new journey. Like, are you going to look for someone that's going to provide that? Are you going to look for a lifestyle that provides that for you? What's that new journey? Anything else for Leo? Spirit. Anything else for Leo? I think that's it, you all, because there's nothing else popping out. Oh, well, yeah, no, that was, they just fell. They didn't pop out. Anything else for Leo? Please and thank you in advance. That's it, you guys. There's nothing else popping out. I don't want to force anything, okay? So for now, that's all universe wants you to know. That's how you want to deal with it. So I think that's a really big thing for us, though, because sometimes, even though like our part of the body or the part that connects with us is the heart, I feel like that's why sometimes it's so hard for a Leo to know how to be, because it's like even though the heart is our thing, we also have the ego. Like that's kind of our thing too, and that's a mental thing. So I feel like sometimes it's really hard to show from our heart what we want to show, because we're so busy trying to figure out, well, what does my heart really want? Because we're so tied up in the ego. It's like, what does my heart want? What does my heart want? But your heart can talk for itself. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have to check yourself, okay, Leo, and just be like, okay, I'm a Leo. I know what I really want. Like, don't think of it so hard. Like, don't make it so hard for yourself. I'm so sorry, you guys. I feel something on my lip. I think I got it off. Okay, but, yeah, so make sure you're listening to your heart, basically. And I know that's hard, like, to understand. People like, yeah, listen to your heart. That's the best thing you can do. And then you're like, okay, how do I hear my heart? That's what I want to know. So really, if you are into crystals, get you some crystals that can really center you and ground you, and that's just basic research. I also have videos on some crystals. I'm going to be cranking out some more. But yeah, so some of those can kind of help you with grounding and stuff as well. So really just listen to your heart. That's really, you know, do what you want to do, Leo. But also make sure that you're doing things towards people who want to see it, want to hear it, want to be around it, okay? Because it's going to really be like a blow to the heart if you're doing all these things and then the person you're doing it for or the people you're doing it with, they're not on the same page as you. It's going to suck. So yeah, thank you guys so much for, you know, spending your time with me and letting me read for you all. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys so much. If I'm not your favorite Leo, I hope I will be one day. And until next time, I will see you, my Leo, my lions, my lionesses, in the next video, okay? Adios.